Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, No Gold Estate. I've lost track of the episode number, because I generally tend to do that because I am, short-memoried like that. So, we're going to be killing the Siren so we can get another focus ring, because this is honestly god tier very rare trinket. It's probably the best very rare trinket in the game, in terms of usefulness. You'll always want more accuracy and crit, and dodge is very rarely, like, a problem. So, running Lepo with Ethereal Crucifix and Fortune Armlet. We're giving the focus ring we have to the Crusader, along with the Stun Amulet. The Jester has a Bright Tambourine and an Overture box. And the Vestal has a Tome of Holy Healing and the Ancestors map. So, the plan is to get Battle Ballad off constantly, so that we can make up for the accuracy that... Normally I'd be running, like, Focus Ring plus Fortune Armlet on the Leper. But since we have a Jester, we can afford to run the Ethereal Crucifix. Since this is a level 3 Cove mission, the giant crabs will be there, so having extra bleed resist on the Leper, who has normally a 70% chance to get bled by that stupid bleed move. Turning that down to 40 is good. Maybe the Crusader will be hit instead. Also, I upgraded the armor of my backliners to level 3, so they should be not getting hit for a bit. And upgraded the weapon of both of them, which is a bit stupid. I probably shouldn't have upgraded the mace, but I wanted to do this for a finale, which this fight may end up having. Also, I got him the bleed skill he's got. So, yep, I was considering selling off some of this stuff. I may sell off the Steady Bracer at some point. Not right now, but eventually. Basically, we're doing this just for the focus ring. Yeah, let's get 16 food. Yeah, let's get 3 shovels just to be sure. Buy 1 extra herb. Could get a key or a holy water. No, I'll just bring 8 torches. That should be fine. You know what? No, I'll bring 1 bandage. In case we get arterial pinched.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with
My mother.
that surfaced in search of sacrifice.
No, we should stop quoting Omni Peasants videos.
Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
I'm trying to fix the charging cable on my DS so I can use it later.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Yeah, I have a 3DS. Its charger cable is pretty much broken. But I'm trying to get it to work. Oh hey, anti-venom. I could use that on this brackish pool, but it won't do anything. There's really no point to use it for its 60% chance to get a buff to all resistances, pretty much. Eh. By the way, I didn't upgrade the armor on my frontliners because they pretty much don't have dodge. It's really not worth it. Right, I probably don't need to use a torch right now since I'm going to be using a dazzling light at some point. Wow. Your accuracy is not as good as I thought it would be, even with Battle Ballad. Oh well. Should be fine for now. I can stun, but probably not on this snail. Wow. 2 to 4 plays 1 to 2. That's very little difference, and the potential to get stunned is probably worth it. Send in the stress. You know, to be fair, I shouldn't be complaining about the leper's damage when I'm trying to fight a fucking stinger. Those things have too much resistance. So in theory, this team has 2 stress healers. Also, I put Holy Lance on Reynold because we are fighting the Siren. Meaning that if he gets snatched, which there's a good chance he will,
The flesh is knit.
then he will come back to rank 4. Reynold, how do you have... Oh yeah, Battle Ballad. Could go for a bleed on one of them. You know what, he's got 7 speed, my leper's got 9. Odds are, I will outspeed him. Try to get some of that stress removed. Being self-sufficient. I haven't picked up any gold yet, have I? I know I'm very bad at that. Okay, get more torch. Gonna use a Hue here. Okay, no, you know what, let's just kill this bitch.
Maintain the offensive.
There's really no need to Hue right now. Destroying both corpses is the only real upside to that. Considering the factoid that is most likely unnecessary because... Yeah, sure. Getting this guy into slot 1 is better than him being in slot 2, but not by much. Let's just buff the torchlight a little bit. Oh, Leper sucks! Leper sucks, he's the worst!
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
This Leper has scored 3 crits in 1 fight. That's a good sense of what's to come. Alright, get the heal or stress heal. If that were consistently either a heal or a stress heal, that would probably be a lot better than being randomly one of two. I think the Jester still has more trap disarm than the Vestal. No, he's got 5 less. I cannot be bothered to move around the map and have him to do it himself. It's only a 10% chance to not work.
Could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Hey, secret room. Doesn't mean shit, considering the fact that, it would only contain trapezohedrons, and I can't pick those up because they're gold. Why is he... Oh yeah, he's missing 2 accuracy from the overture box. I keep forgetting that's a thing. I could intimidate. Probably wouldn't do much. Yeah, this guy's damage doesn't matter. 9! Alright, time to stun lock this fish in the back. Try and get a stun off on this dude. I'm a bit congested today, but should play no impact in production of this video. If I can get another stun on this dude, okay, didn't even hit. Yeah, oh wait, yeah, she's got rabies. Forgotten that. Alright, please resist. No. Okay, Ethereal Crucifix. Crucifix, yeah, that's what I call it. Crucifix? Let's get another one of those up. Hopefully, Vestal can actually land a hit on this bitch now. Nah, I'll save my bandage for a bit. Nope, Vestal sucks.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, Vestal, you're designated to healer duty now.
Inspiration and improvement.
There we go.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade all my facilities to their maximum rank soon. Considering my heroes are getting up in the ranks, most of them are level 4. Which means it won't be long until I'm forced to only do champion missions. It's a terrifying thought, considering that they're all diseased to high hell. I'm gonna intimidate here just to try and knock down the efficiency of one of these blokes. Because, I mean, I can only get rid of 2 of them with stuns, potentially. I mean, these things have no stun resist. Even with the plus 50, they have still only a bit more than the giant crab.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, Ethereal Crucifix paid off there. That one roll alone is probably worth it. That's effectively like... How much health is that saved? 8 times 5 is like 40. Yeah. And this is why I have Holy Lance equipped. This guy will die in 2 turns. I may want to just hit this guy in the back here. There we go. He's got, how much finale damage? 60%. That's probably even not enough. Just make sure that thing dies. Oh, Leper sucks. He's the worst. We are taking some heavy bleeds here, but he didn't get the minus heals received debuff, so it's really not that bad. He shouldn't be stunned by this because he's got the stun amulet. Are there any fights near here? No, there aren't any fights near here. But the fight probably isn't going to end on this turn. Unless we score, like, super crits. Another stun. No, I haven't stunned him yet. I get title slamming the Crusader. It's like the least effective thing you could be doing. Okay, that was a pretty bad roll. Wow. Crusader went before the Vestal. Okay, got another bandage, that's good. You have not taken any damage yet, Vestal. Hey, heavy boots, those are nice. May actually want to run those over the stun amulet. What's he getting? Oh yeah, he's getting protection from his crit. Is it worth it instead of the stun amulet? Probably not yet. I forgot to go into the secret room just to see if there's potentially anything normally. Nope, just gold. That's a shame. Oh well, that's like 2 torchlight lost.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Don't quote Omnipeasant, don't quote Omnipeasant, don't quote Omnipeasant. It just goes through my mind. Every time I hear Ancestor quotes like that, I think of that video, Ancestor Yearning for Discovery. It's too good. Like, no one man should have that much meme power. Okay, that was a terrible first roll. How did he go? Oh yeah, he's quick draw. As expected, he's pretty much just faster than the Jester. Alright, try and get this health back that I lost. Doesn't matter if you stress the leper. Leper stress is fucking nothing. You can just cure that all at camp. It's another bleed he didn't resist. Those are all like 120% bleeds, because this is level 3. Can't stand my ground. I can't stand it. How did they all go before us when we have Battle Ballad active?
The wounds of war.
Realistically, that should not happen.
But never hidden.
Oh, come on, man. Really?
Decimated.
Well, we are looking... Like, the biggest threat for this comp currently is damage. Of which... This enemy team can't really pull it off too badly, but... Okay, now it's not really damage. Yes, pull the Crusader. Actually, no, that would be bad. Why am I asking for that? Holy Lance is far superior to Smite, because it can, I keep forgetting, Holy Lance can hit slot 2. Back in my day, you old, you know, whatchamacallits, Holy Lance used to be able to be used in slot 2 and hit only the back 2. I can use a Holy Water buff here, but honestly, is it really worth it? It's like 18% damage. Yeah. Meaning it's literally the weakest buff you can get for using an item on something. The fucking Bone Altar in the Warrens is better, and you don't even have to use an item for that. 18% damage. Who the fuck came up with that buff? It used to give speed, I'm fairly sure, as well. Like, if this gave 4 speed and 18% damage, then I'd think, yeah, okay, that's a decent buff. Speed is important. I wouldn't be using it on the Leper, I'd tell you that much. I'd, like, use it on the Crusader, though. Oh, Leper sucks.
Give them no quarter.
Well, this guy's gonna be in stealth for a bit. I can destroy the corpse with the Crusader, though, in order for him to use Knife in the Dark. No, it's not Knife in the Dark, Ceremonial Cut. It's the same basic principle, though. Yeah, I'll just remove some stress. This Crusader healed up a little. That is like the worst move ever. To be fair, it's designed to be. You know, I remember that you had to go to the Cove to get crests at one point. I didn't know that was still in effect, evidently. Ugh. Like, I need something other than crests. I mean, sure, crests are the most plentiful and the most needed overall, but... It's no excuse. If we can get 2 more food, that would be pretty good. I'd feel a bit safer about my choices. I'll camp before the boss so I can remove all the stress. Sure, it means less time for buffs, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, good surprise, good surprise. Leper goes first. Leper socks. I need to stop quoting Germa. That's honestly something I do too much. Like, he doesn't even really play Darkest Dungeon. He did, like, the one series. He didn't even finish. But, I mean, I watched Germa anyway, so... Okay, that buff is a bit dangerous. It's mostly the 8 crit you're worried about, because enemies just scoring crits is annoying as all hell. Double stress wave, that's bad. Just a stress is nothing. Hey, actually hits the Vestal, thank God. Means I just get more value out of Divine Comfort.
Back to the pit.
Leper sucks. Has this leper actually missed one attack this dungeon? I don't think he has. He hasn't even used Revenge. By the way, the reason I'm bringing this comp out is I was going to bring Hellion, but the thing is that Hellion kind of sucks against the Siren, mainly for the fact that if the Hellion gets taken by the Siren, there's a good chance that you're going to be hit with a Barbaric Yorp for a 130% stun chance, and even the Leper has 30% chance to be hit, and the Jester has like 70, who will then be pulled to the front too. So yeah, that's generally a bad thing if that happens. Alright. Obliterated it. Hey, that's a pretty good haul. Minus the gold.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
You remind yourself that blah 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 blah. Okay, what do I remove? Plutomania is the worst one here. Curious could be really bad. It's very, Alright, try and get rid of Curious. God-fearing. Okay, well, fuck you, Reynold. At least I managed to get rid of his Kleptomania at some point. I'm surprised he hasn't interacted with anything yet with that Curious buff. Oh, he's still got Battle Ballad up. Okay, did nothing. The Madman's probably gonna give us, like, Space AIDS or something. Yeah, take a turn off this crab. While I wait for this stupid Pelagic Oracle to get out of stealth. Blah, 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 blah. I wonder who voiced that dude. Okay, I'm gonna get another Battle Ballad off, just because this Madman has 29 dodge. Compared to the Pelagic Oracle, which is known as one of the most dodgy units in the game. You know what, honestly, it's really not worth attacking the crab with the Crusader.
The light.
What?
Promise of safety.
It's a level 3 Dazzling Light. You only had 10% chance to resist that. I am keeping note of every resist you get that you should not get. Managed to stun the Crusader. Oh, okay, that's fantastic. Okay, this guy will go down. You know what, let's take an extra turn off him. You know, let's take both turns off him. Just kill him now. We're getting a... Okay, I was gonna say, we're getting a little stressed, but no, the Leper managed to dodge. God damn it. Actually, no, I have bandages. I'll just remove that. It's worth removing when it's that big. Fuck you. Yeah, let's just get a little healing. Crusader can have little healing. Okay, this thing should go down in a turn. God damn. Stop it with the bleeds. He's got the minus healing received. Thankfully, a crit will put us in good stead from here. Right. Oh yeah, he's got the crit buff. I keep forgetting that Jester actually has a crit buff that's useful for him. Sometimes.
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue?
It's a bit of a bad thing, but whatever.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
11-11.
Rats in a maze.
Meditator, resilient. Okay, makes sense. People don't realize that Meditator, yes, in fact, does improve stress while camping. I remember there was, I forget who it was who was talking about quirks, but they mentioned Meditator doesn't actually work while camping. It does, it just is only effectively resilient during camping. Right, reflection, because it's god tier. Can reduce the nighttime imp. Can I? No, I can't. I could zealous speech, but that doesn't do too much. How many buffs do I have? I can bless. Who would I bless? I bless the leper, obviously, for... Actually, no, I don't need to. He's... Wait, this leper doesn't have revenge? Transient, why? Oh, well, actually he has it. It's just level 1. I should probably fix that. Okay, I'll pray, obviously, because it's 15 prot on both my frontliners. There's really nothing else I need to do. I can remove the bleed. That's effectively 16 healing. And I can bless the Jester, maybe? Make sure he doesn't get hit. And let the mask down. No. One recommended thing for you to do is you should shuffle your party before camping if you can't prevent nighttime ambush. I thought I did, because I thought Reynold always starts with Zealous Vigil. I could have sworn that was how it was. I guess I'm wrong. And I had Sanctuary anyway. That evidently was not on either. That's just a testament to my either poor planning or lack of wanting to spend gold. Also, I forgot to move my Jester back to the rank 3. Oh well, doesn't matter right now.
Well struck.
Leper sucks. Take a turn off you. Right. We're too far from the fight to carry over battle ballad buffs, aren't we? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe we can. Okay, Crusader's looking a little worse for wear, but
Success so clearly.
should pay no impact. Right.
Or is it merely
Why do I have I think I only have Intimidate on because I was fighting the Prophet with Transient. Transient, of course, who did lose his Precise Striker, so he's a little worse than he normally would be. Alright, Vile Matriarch, Vile Queen of the whatever.
She is their queen. And this.
Okay, so you did manage to keep the buffs up. So, obviously, well not obviously, but yeah, the Siren does focus the unit with the lowest debuff resist for her snatch effect. So most likely she'll take either the Crusader or the Vestal. Ow. That was the worst possible result for me. Didn't resist the bleed. I'd perchance stun the Crusader if it were actually a potentially good move. Stinger. Stinger is like the least impactful. Don't stun my leper, you piece of shit, Reynold. That was like the worst result I had. Crit Smite. I mean, yeah, he does have the extra crit buff, but it's only 4%. It wasn't even a Holy Lance. Okay. Honestly, if Transient gets taken, then I won't be in the worst possible spot, because, sure, he has, like, crushing damage. Upside being that he won't be hit by the enemy, though. Okay, taking the Jester doesn't really matter. Because, all he's gonna do is use, like... Actually, I forget, does he... Oh wait, no, he can Finale. Fuck. Maybe that was a bad idea. Don't Finale me, bro. Okay, slice off. It's not really that dangerous. This probably was a really bad move for my party. I may want to actually stun the Jester so it takes a turn off him. Come on, 8? Really? That was like a minimum roll. Don't want you guarding either of them. Oh, he only got one turn. Okay. Right, put those buffs back on, because they have worn out by now. What are my stun chance? It's not too low. Still more likely not to than for it to. Okay, I know that there's a chance that those guys go to the back instead of the front when mind controlled. I was hoping for that to be the case. Okay, that's good. Barnacle barrier. Mermaid Man and barnacle barrier. Come on, 1 to 2, really? Well, that's another buff, I guess. Our stress is actually getting pretty bad here. Okay, there you go, Reynold, doing the good moves for me. In respect for you doing that, I will not hew you with the leper. Okay, there's one turn off the siren. It's good. Can we get a bleed, please? I know it's only a 40%, but he's missed 3 of them so far. Okay, there's the first good actual damage we've done.
A momentary abatement.
A master abatement. Okay, there goes the Vestal, that's fine. Our health is not that bad, and what can she do here? Mace Bash? Illumination. Oh no, my dodge that isn't actually going to be taken. Okay, buffs are going to wear off after this round on Reynold. Need to keep him buffed up a little. There we go, big number. I really wanted her to summon them behind. Not in front. I only got 1 turn again. It's odd. You're supposed to get 1 to 2, but I always find it weird when they only get 1 turn. 24, that's good. This horny wench no longer wishes to be horny.
Hideous matriarch.
They only want to be happy.
Depths. She has no place in the sane world.
Yeah, feet. Okay, don't need anti-venom and don't need torches anymore. Hang on, I'm just gonna... Okay, there are no fights randomly spawning. I was hoping there would be, so I can get into a fight and heal up before the end of the mission, but no, guess not. Well, we got the focus ring, which is the only thing I did that for, aside from the 54 crests. Those are awful. Darkest Dungeon just crashed on me. Are you kidding me? Hang on, I gotta boot the game up again. Alright, well, I'm back in Hamlin, and apparently that did actually go through, so whatever. Ugh. We still haven't got a Plague Doctor yet. This is a fucking Eagle Eye Flagellant with a, you know, the grand total of 0 range skills he has. Shuffle FM, you are wrong. Rain of Sorrows is a melee skill, not a range skill. So, yeah. It's a pretty... Wait, where the fuck are the Plague Doctors? Okay, I'm gonna upgrade Training Regiment to final rank. Merely so that I won't have to pay extra. I still need to get more deeds for the blacksmith. I want to go to the wheel to do stuff, but there's just never anything worth doing. Like, we've only got champion missions here now, and the boss. Like, the reason I've been doing Cove and Ruin so much is just because they've been giving me good missions. Like, Rampart Shield, that's crazy good. Mooncloak, probably never going to use. Feather Crystal is alright, and what's this? Suffering's Collar? That's garbage. First time ever, I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to remove a negative quirk, that being Clumsy, because Jester is the dodgiest unit in the game, and he needs that dodge. If he does not have that dodge, he dies. Anything here of use? Those are decent, but... Ugh. Right, because I want to get more experience in the Warrens, I'm going to be bringing out this squad. We've got Shieldbreaker, who will be mostly impaling and using Expose. Flagellant, who does flagellant things, because Warrens is very good for him. We have Highwayman. Ranged Highwayman, specifically. I got him Pistol Shot level 3, because I'm, honestly, I think I'm drizzling away all my money right at this point. But, I'm going to need to do it eventually. So yeah, he's got tracking shot, and then probably we'll just spam grape shot blast, to be honest. And we have Vestal. The Vestal that has all the diseases, the lazy eye, the yips, the love interest, the fear of unholy. She's basically the worst unit I have, but I need a level 3 healer. And, other than Karads, it's a weird name, I have none. So, I'm gonna need to, like, get some level 1s at some point, but they just don't want to show up in the stagecoach. Or at least not good ones.
In the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Good start, good start. That always seems to happen to me. I was, watching a random streamer play Darkest Dungeon, because I generally do that at some points. Like, just to see if there's any interesting people that are starting the game. I give help to newcomers and whatnot. And I saw somebody who was running Shieldbreaker, and I was like, hey, Expose is OP, and they're like, no, blue balls, Expose is not OP. Like, why would I use Expose when I can use Pierce? It does more damage. I was like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, sure, it does 8 to 15 or so at this level. This does 5 to 10. It's only, like, a little bit weaker. And the upside, of course, being that, Expose has the overpowered debuff. Also, they didn't use Impale. They pretty much just used Shieldbreaker as a frontline stabby stick. They also thought the leper sucked, so, yeah. I don't pay much attention to what those types of people say, though. Okay. I got a good roll, though, and, destroyed the cultist witch before she could stress me out even further. That's gold. Can't use it.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
The reason I bought more torches is because I don't think this Vestal will be actually hitting anything with Dazzling Light. So there's probably less reason to use it. I forgot I was going to give her the Ancestor's Tentacle Idol and hope for a Virtue, but I guess I'm dumb and forgot to do that.
Inspiration and improvement.
I need to remember that doesn't debuff dodge, like Bush's Circus. I'm too conditioned to that being the case, because I run Highwayman in my main comp. And usually my first turn is either Duelist Advance or using Tracking Shot on like a Shieldbreaker or a Jester. And always complain when a good old Jester manages to resist. That's a negative 33% healing received debuff. I should probably get rid of that. I bought extra herbs for a reason, but I don't want the Vestal to get afflicted. Does he really have no crit on that? Okay, he had 6% cover. That was from Tracking Shot, though. He'll not die in a turn, but I need to get some damage up on this thing.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Odds are Highwayman will go before him. Alright.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Scored 2 crits, okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Getting a bit low on health here. I don't like the fact that these enemies are not hitting the flagellant. I don't need the torch up high, do I? No, not really, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. Good. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, good, yes, hit the flagellant, but no. Missed completely. Tried to kill him before he stressed the party. And I forgot. These enemies are obviously, like, mentally incompetent or something. How do you miss the entire squad? Okay. That's not a very high chance to, like, actually hit the Vestal. But it did. Because, fuck my luck. Double crit. That's some good loot. Maybe I want to camp in this room just to remove the stress from the Vestal. Okay. This enemy comp cannot stress. It's, well, actually, aside from scoring a random crit. Okay. I'll need to bleed the Swinotaur. I can mulch the Corpse Eater. Of course that didn't hit. She's got rabies. No, she doesn't have rabies. She has the yips and the other one.
Unnerved,
That fucking sucks. Alright,
a decisive pummeling.
need to, like... The problem is the Corpse Eater really can't be killed by the Flagellant right now. Okay, she's marked, so she's gonna be hit by a Tentacle Devour. It's gotta get a block up then. We can pray. Okay, that's the wrong move, but
The will to fight.
fine. As long as you don't hit the shield breaker, I'm okay with it.
Precision and power.
That is not a low chance to hit the
The bigger the beast,
hit for a crit.
the greater the glory.
This Flagellant has been dodging constantly. What is his problem? Get that crit.
Masterfully executed.
This Expose has been doing a lot of work.
A trifling victory,
Take the thing.
but a victory nonetheless.
Trap chest. Of course it is. Okay, I'm gonna camp here. Need to remove this bloody stress from the Vestal.
Vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Don't think I can. Well, oh, I meant to do Bandit Sense. Oh well. Vestal's gonna do something stupid and say, here you go. Flagellant can't do anything right now. What was his other move? Oh yeah, it's the buff. If only I had, like, an Encourage on Dismas. Oh well, who's most likely to get stressed here? Better question, who is it worse to be stressed as? You... Okay, no one has extra stress. Unless I'm missing Warren's phobe. I just don't pay attention to that sort of thing. Okay, you're getting death recovery.
The light, the promise of safety.
Maybe I'm worrying a bit too much about this stress on the Vestal. Did you really resist that?
A devastating blow.
Oh, okay. Well,
Executed with impunity.
it's fine, I guess.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
What's with all the books that I'm finding here? That's like 3 stacks of books so far. Okay, gotta use holy water on the occult scrollings. No, it's a bad idea. Interesting, that's one of the only use item, get negative result things ever. Aside from across Crimson Court, where they just stacked a bunch of those on for no real reason. Can this give anything other than just treasure? I'm not sure. I was hoping to find some of those scrolls that remove negative quirks. That was the biggest reason to come in here, was to remove negative quirks with those scrolls. But they just don't show up. You'd be best off going to the cove and looking for coral. At least then you... Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say, at least then you bring like several thousand herbs, because they're good for everything there. Then again, you'll need torches anyway, unless you're doing pitch black run.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
This Flagellant just does not want to take damage. I know Flagellant has stupid high bleed resist for some reason. You'd think it would be the opposite, like in Butcher's Circus, how it is. Wasn't the reason she was diseased, by the way, her being, like, in one of these missions before, like, in the Warrens? Okay. I reckon these guys are both dead. Come next turn. Does that enemy actually prioritize marked targets? I'm not sure. Why do I even bother with trying to do that? That isn't even that low of a chance to go off. But No matter what I do, the stars align and conspire to fuck me over. Don't disease me. That's the highest disease chance in the game at 33%. By the way, so there's a good chance that it actually does.
Reeling, about to break.
Okay. Problem is I need to group heal because I want these both to be healed. And then the flagellant's like, oh, heal me.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay, fucking expose you so that you don't get a turn. It's like the only thing I can do to increase my speed over the enemy. Okay, I was wanting to hit for a low amount of damage so I could get another heal off with my Vessel, but no, I guess not. Missed the expose, which wouldn't have killed unless I rolled a 7. And get a crit with Grape Shot Blast of all skills. Yeah, sure, I understand. He's got the exposed debuff on him, so he's gonna get crit more.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
But still, that's almost inexcusable. At least I'm getting heirlooms.
With loot are often low on supplies.
Did they? I'm pretty sure that they kept something in the game about getting more portraits in this area, or getting more deeds in the Warrens, or... I don't know, this is the Warrens, the Weald. It's just that it was never confirmed or anything. Okay, you can get more food here, doesn't really matter though. Okay, this Swine Gore is going down, most likely. Good old Impale. Okay, he'll die on his own if I don't focus him or just hit him at all. Given time. This flagellant is... Are you sure this is a flagellant and not a fucking jester in disguise? It's like, hee hee, I'm not going to be hit this game. This is the fucking worst flagellant I've ever seen. Alright. Kill you with the only attack that... Actually, no, I have 2 attacks that ignore stealth. Expose and pistol shot. No, not pistol shot, tracking shot. Well, I'm probably going to expose this dude right here. Or I could Serpent Sway. No. I like how Serpent Sway is like a really powerful skill. It's just...
a single strike.
The thing about Serpent Sway is it's taking 1 turn to not be hit twice. Which generally isn't the best idea. I don't know why I did that, that was pointless. Yeah, sure, group heal. He's got the minus healing received. Hey, Juke Tapestry, that's good.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Or it would be if I actually needed gold. Really? There's a room battle over here? I may double back to check what that fight is, just so I can potentially get whatever loot that is, if it's something good. If there's at least 1 scroll, I'll be able to make a profit with the torch. This fight again, like, this is the 3rd of this fight we've got in a row, I'm pretty sure. Also, take note that, even though the Shieldbreaker has rabies, she does not miss, like, pretty much any of those. Am I really gonna do it? Actually hit something. Holy piss. And with that, it kills both the backliners. She also doesn't have rabies. She's actually getting minus 20% damage from her creeping cough. Okay. Slow you down. Let's try and take a turn off him. There we go. He's the only dangerous one. This guy can't do too much. In fact, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Too. Okay. Let's get a heal off before this fight ends. That's good.
This expedition at least promises success.
This expedition promises suck. Okay, let's see if there's a thing there. Remove some stress from trap randomly spawning, that's good. I mean, technically, if I wanted to, I could, leave and enter a room constantly in an attempt to spawn traps, but that could also spawn hunger procs. Oh, spiders. If you get 3 no, stop quoting Germa. This is not a Germa stream, this is a real Spartan YT2 video. Well, there's no reason to heal, I'll go for a stun, didn't get it off because spiders have high dodge, and the Vestal has no accuracy. If I remember, there was a time when getting hit with that web had a chance to give you slow reflexes.
Another one falls.
I don't know if that is actually true, but I think it was.
This momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, well, might as well ditch the torch in case I get something good.
A handsome
Torch.
reward for a task well performed.
Bandage. Oh, 6 food, wonderful. Go ahead, eat up so it gives me a less chance to get a negative quirk.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Yeah, well, you'd remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer anyway. It's got bulimic and the fits. Fitsy! It's got even less accuracy and crit. I'm pretty sure half my bloody roster is disease now. If only I had the Color of Madness enabled so I could get the disease curing thing.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Alright, place your bets right now. Will I even find a Plague Doctor in the stagecoach with 6 new recruits? Yes! I get 1. Morisco. Cove Explorer, Tone Rotator, Witness. That is not negative to me, so I'll be taking that one.
What better laboratory
Get a 3rd leper. I don't think I need a 3rd leper. Yeah, I've got Bostil and Transient. Bostil, he's kind of sucks, but I guess I can level him up at this point of the game. Orange Tactician, Diurnal. Diurnal is bad. Oh wait, no, it's below 26. Never mind. Diurnal, it doesn't matter. I can get a Grave Robber too. She has the snuff box. Sure, I'll get a Grave Robber too. And then for this squad, I'll need another character.
Like a dagger's point.
What do I not have? I don't have a Bounty Hunter. Are you good? Fear of Unholy, that's pretty bad. I mean, this squad wouldn't work because it doesn't have an actual healer. Could get a 3rd Vestal. Unerring and Photomania is actually really good. So, yeah, we're getting Blowed.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
I know it's boring, but we don't even have the capacity to run another Bounty Hunter right now. Also, I don't really like Bounty Hunter, I prefer Leper, even though that's a hot take. Damn it, need more deeds. Did Darkest Dungeon crash again? It did. Holy... What the hell is going on here with Darkest Dungeon crashing on me recently? I've got to get that fixed. Well, I was going to end the episode anyway, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video where hopefully the game doesn't crash on me. So yeah, goodbye.